Welcome back, everyone, to another GTA Q&A. Today, as always, we have some questions from Twitter, and we're going to be talking about upcoming vehicles, Red Dead 2, and shark cards. So, the first one from MIA Person. When will the new heli come out? So it looks like the new heli, in addition to two other vehicles, are going to be releasing tomorrow. And if they don't release tomorrow, then it's going to be coming next Tuesday. But the new Sparrow is next on the list. We just don't know if Rockstar are going to wait a week or two before they release this stuff. So expect it tomorrow, but if not, next Tuesday. Death, do you think Rockstar could potentially add more tactical gear, i.e. the new armor vests, but like the individual limb armor, attachments, holsters, pads, bracing, and the likes? I hope so. And you know what? This actually ties in with the next question from Fraser. Regarding the next DLC, do you think it'd be interesting if they added a new type of clothing shop which specializes in tailored clothing like suits? So I was thinking about this. What if, now hear me out, this may sound crazy, what if they added a Benny shop for clothes? It wouldn't be called Benny's, it would just be like some new shop where I'm sure everything would be more expensive. But it could have stuff like both of you guys mentioned. It could have all that really cool tactical gear, which would be great. I mean, dude, military item or military clothing in the game and PvP style clothing, like that stuff, people love it. There's so many outfits I've seen in online like that have that sort of look. So if they added more things like the holsters and pads and bracings and whatever, that would be amazing. Now, as for tailored suits, I mean, we already have that. Like, I mean, they already have all the suits and stuff. So I don't know if they would really need that, but if they added some new sort of shop for clothing, that would be awesome. And I don't know if it would involve like upgrading your clothes somehow, but a new shop that added everything that you guys said, that would be nice. At least for me. I know it wouldn't be like the greatest thing in the world, but it would be nice for people who do like to make outfits and customize their character. Then we have Vet Guy. In the final DLC, do you think it will be the greatest DLC or the greatest disappointment? Yeah, it's going to be interesting when that time comes. I don't know when that time is coming. I don't think it's coming this year, despite the rumors. I still think that if there's money to be made until GTA 6 comes out, you're going to be seeing DLCs. You're going to be seeing event weeks. You're going to be getting all the stuff we're getting now. So, with that being said, I feel like there's no way the final DLC, whenever it does come, will be good in regards to how the community sees it. I feel like everyone in their own way has hyped up the last DLC in some way, shape, or form to how they want the game to sort of end. And I feel like everyone's not going to get what they wanted. I'm sure it'll be great. And if Rockstar do everything correctly, they'll patch some of the bugs. They'll make it, hopefully, where you could just be more free. They sort of take away some of those restrictions since, the game will be ending, I guess. But I feel like it's going to be considered a disappointment to most because, everyone or some people are thinking it's going to be some massive, map expansion, or it's going to be some sort of DLC that adds everything we've always wanted, and I just don't feel like it'll end up living up to that hype. But I guess it would be nice though, or it would be better from Rockstar's perspective if they didn't say it was the final DLC. If they just released it and then boom, that was it. That would probably be better. Then we have Nexus. Do you miss Johnny on the spot? Oh, come on, man. Who doesn't miss Johnny on the spot? That poor guy. I still remember him driving my car or attempting to bring me my car, and then the dummy would drive freaking to the north of the map because he didn't know how to freaking turn around. Oh, but Johnny, he was a good guy. Going back to GTA ending, Peter Pan, if the next DLC is the last one, do you think they will still do the festive surprise at Christmas? Well, like I said, my opinions are that the DLCs are never going to truly end until GTA 6. But on that same note, even if they did end, GTA Online wouldn't, and I don't think Rockstar would be inactive with it until GTA 6 comes out. Like, even if the next DLC, or maybe there's like 2 DLCs left, right? They still have all these event weeks and all of these holiday DLCs that they could totally promote, I guess, and maybe make some new stuff for that could get people continuing to play the game and probably continuing to get people to spend money on shark cards. And the reason I sort of say that is just because it's so easy for them to make an event week. Like, imagine if DLCs came to an end, like every other week they could have a double money on heists or on import export, like, or hell, there was I think Fun found it in the game files, like they can go up to like triple GTA money. Like they could do some crazy stuff if they didn't want to put out DLCs, but they still wanted people to play. So like I said, until GTA 6, GTA Online is not going anywhere. Speaking of shark cards though, AJ Slag, what is the total amount you spent on shark cards? And this, I have 2 questions of the day. This is one of them. I'm kind of curious. Have any of you guys spent money on shark cards? And if so, like how much have you spent? For me, on myself, I haven't really spent that much. I've spent maybe $200 over the course of 5 years. And those were probably all for the $8 million shark cards. But for shark card giveaways, God only knows, I've probably spent upwards of like $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 on shark card giveaways. I've been doing shark card giveaways not every week, but pretty much or close to every week for the last, I don't know, 3 years. So if you just do the math there, I'm sure the number's pretty high, but that's just me. But like I said, let me know in the comments. And then the other question of the day from Dustin: if GTA Online had or has rocket vehicles, what happens if there was a rocket horse in RDR2? And I'm gonna sort of change this a little bit. What crazy thing do you see Rockstar doing in Red Dead 2 regarding stuff like that? Like, I never thought we'd get an oppressor. I never thought we'd get the Deluxo, the Vigilante, any of these cars, and like the flying cars and rocket powered cars. I never thought we'd get that in a GTA game. So what is a few things that would fit in a Red Dead Redemption 2 game that you could think of that is just absolutely crazy? For me, I don't think they do rocket horses. That's a little too crazy. But I could totally see them, and maybe this is just like customization, but I could totally see them having it where you could make your horse freaking gold somehow. Not the horse itself, but like you could have maybe some armor or something on it and it's like gold, but it costs a ton of money. I could see just crazy stuff like that. I'm sure they may have some Easter egg vehicles, like they may have a wagon with some sort of like wing glider or something. I don't know. Like I could see something like that happen, but I would like to believe it's gonna remain somewhat down to earth and like relatively normal. But I don't know. What are some interesting ideas that you guys can think of? Anyway, there you guys have it. That is this episode of the Q&A. Thank you all for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more awesome GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.